emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
48-17 my way.
Down. 18 Gator. Hey, Delta. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
You gotta hear me?
Yeah.
Mike's 49. Hey, Orbit.
4 seconds left.
Off the play fake. Stevens. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a best chance to win.
You said that like you play you every season.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun. Stevens. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. You get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You still can shut down by cover 3.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, Wilson steps away. And able to find Dorsett. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
6-man. Gun. Shotgun.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
They ain't want me. Now they all want me.
For no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the
ain't scored since the first quarter. He started off 17-0.
Stand. Hey, Charlie. Clear. Check 3. Go on. Switch it. Hey, Echo.
On 1st down, Stevens. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A good
This is the first game. My play of these.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stevens. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, y'all gonna give him a pick?
It's
oh my!
With a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand.
Come on, man. What are we? Nigga, this is expecting Odell Beckham, bro.
So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
is this nigga a commission
something you don't like.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And there we
nigga over here editing his slams and shit. This nigga just... You should have saw this pick they just gave this nigga over Odell Beckham. In position, Odell Beckham jumped like a mouse cat.
Continues. Could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Who beat him? Gave him that work.
It's Carson. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I think we up next week. Yeah. Damn, man. I been wanting some cupcake game, man. Had a cupcake game yet.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Man, come on, man.
And they're gonna have
the game is dirtied up. You know the game is dirtied up when all niggas do is just brown slide catch
territory now, right at the 40. They run it with Carson.
That's all niggas do now. Because the game is trash.
What everybody doing now?
That X catch and falling.
Here's 2nd and 6. No score.
No, smart people do.
On EA Sports.
Fuck around, them all get touched. He dropping it, dude. Exactly.
But nigga, you just agreed with the statement that I made, nigga. You said it like you was contradicting me.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
But I'm just saying this. Well, last year they did it too. But these last 2 years are the only years niggas did it. What's the difference?
Because they have to throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draw.
Shit didn't used to be in the game.
These last 2 years. You can get the ball knocked up again often.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
It happened more frequent this year.
They hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like
this year than last year.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into
they got animation to get the ball knocked out the
rim.
You be falling, possession catching, and somebody just slide right under you and act like you jump.
Oh shit, you can even do that possession catch X where you feet first and the nigga come from the side and hit your ass up.
4th down and
pro punter from asshole about that video I put in the chat. That nigga took 3 steps, ran forward, and was about to take off and got hit. That shit was stupid, man.
About to get started, and this is a unit that to
be frank doesn't look like
a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit. I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Lady love me.
2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Mr. Mia.
Second and 5.
Rio, wait 2 more seconds, bro.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Damn, this nigga trashes. Alright, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down and 4. Wilson escaping the pressure right. It's
so really greedy, you ain't okay.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Boy, you ain't said cover 3 down.
Here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Let's get that nigga, man.
He's taken down.
That's quite a stand there defensively.
You gonna be a dog, young fella. You gonna be a dog, young fella. I should have just went in and played it.
Now the Browns will use the
nigga 4th and goal from 21 yards.
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Myers able to knock it through.
We good. We finna run on this nigga. Y'all man gonna bullcrap a nigga. Alright, I got
far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down.
Look, squeeze.
Now a handoff looking right. Take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal.
Hey, high 7.
To throw on second down, Stevens. And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
That's cool.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Stevens.
Throw the fucking ball, man. This shit is trash as fuck.
Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Set. Small. 91. 49 to Mike. Mike's 49. Man, I got you. Mike's 49.
On third down.
Oh, you playing? You playing the Raiders?
And he's caught on the sideline.
You playing the Raiders?
He's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
No, the Raiders played the Chargers.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Oh, I see it.
Here's
That's like, oh, they
Dorsett.
played the Chargers.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Come on.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. They'll run the screen with Carson.
Oh, my. You know what? Something you just, it don't matter.
First down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Why did he even? Okay.
Play. It goes for 29 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. Ball's going to let this go for the end zone.
Give me mine, nigga. Stop that bull crap, nigga.
Positioning and it's picked off.
Let's do this nigga up now, bro. He's getting frustrated.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, box truck.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens. He's going to fire.
Bro, what are we doing?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
This shit ain't even...
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
so who we waiting on with 2 more games now?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And
this guy, boy.
47, 1-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yeah, okay, man.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. On the run, he'll let this go deep outside. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I didn't know that losing streak was going to hurt as bad as it did.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Damn.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Somebody still on Martinez.
For a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed. When they called the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this streak.
Way left away, right? This is something else for my school when we practice wrestling. That's about like this.
They run again with Carson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down.
Damn, I can't be missing these weeks.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's
oh, yeah, done there. You want to get back on
now?
now?
Pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
No, I'm going to play a main game.
On 1st down, Wilson.
I wonder why DD and Green
and he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he
way right there.
Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the winds up successful.
That's crazy.
Now to kick this one away,
just
and
like
off
that.
it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get.
The boy got all the muscles, man. Can't do nothing.
And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again.
They cool,
take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
You got all them goddamn muffle out, man. He's supposed to be slinging through it like a red dog.
Come on, man. What are we doing, bro? This shit's so trash. Oh, my God.
You know JQ, the dude that called JQ. They play football.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now
he's
probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make.
And they got all them goddamn muscles, man. I'm like, man, you sitting there with them nigga
Go to the
him.
press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And an alley to run.
This nigga is so trash, bro. This nigga is trash as fuck.
Russell Wilson, his second
It doesn't look like he hit him clean.
The Seahawks are able to stretch that
like he got a clean shadow.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, right now,
that's on Netflix.
And leading here in the fourth. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
You gotta let me get my leg back.
To throw on second down, Stevens. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
This game is incredible, bro. This game is incredible.
Dunbar with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Carson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Yeah.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
I missed that too.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Seahawks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first down, it's Carson.
That nigga's an X factor. That's what. Okay.
Touchdown. Chris Carson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
This game is, oh my God, bro, this is stupid. Even when it do work.
Just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to run it left. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed? What hasn't changed, Parker?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Seahawks on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
I ran out of bat. Oh my god, this shit here, bro. Y'all niggas gotta chill.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
If they can F it on, they can bang him down a little bit.
Go!
The tone of it is on point.
To throw again. Stevens flushed out right.
Come on, man!
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Looking to throw. Stevens. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
This shit crazy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Okay. I know where to. Nah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Man, get them. This shit is trash as fuck, bro.
Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
12. Under 10. Switch.
Somebody's gonna take some off him. I'm like looking at my roster field. That's
and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm gonna be Sam Master for every
Cleveland
question.
offense ready to
Hey
go.
Sam, how you do that? I gotta oppress
Their
him.
offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Seahawks, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir, bro. Set alarm for 10:10.
I've set an alarm for 10:10.
Four, 6, 5, 5. Twitch Prime.
You still ain't do that yet, done that? Talked about that about 2 hours ago.
Hey, so
Alright, so they playing that one game, so advance after that, huh? Do my thing and then hop off. Ooh, I need to trade some draft picks.
Hey. On there, that mother said they can take up to 17 days. Sorry, I need mine, okay. Give me mine, okay.